Welcome back to our Bantu history series. In case you are new here, make sure you support us by hitting that subscribe button to receive our future videos. The Luba Kingdom was a pre-colonial Central African state that emerged around the 14th century and flourished in the present-day Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. It was one of the most influential and powerful polities in the region, with a rich culture, complex political structure, and significant contributions to African history, geography, and origins. The Luba Kingdom was centered around the upper Lualaba River and Lake Upemba in modern southeastern Congo. This fertile region, characterized by vast grasslands, forests, and rivers, provided abundant resources, including fertile soil for agriculture, rich fishing grounds, and access to trade routes. The Luba people's mastery of the environment contributed to their ability to establish and sustain a prosperous kingdom. The kingdom's origins trace back to a leader named Nkongolo Mwamba, a figure surrounded by myths and legends. Nkongolo is often described as a violent and tyrannical ruler. However, the kingdom's transition to stability and expansion is credited to Kalala Ilunga, a heroic figure who overthrew Nkongolo. Kalala Ilunga, a symbol of unity and strength, laid the foundations of the Luba state by consolidating power and introducing more centralized governance. Political organization. The Luba Kingdom was known for its sophisticated political system, which relied on a combination of hereditary monarchy and decentralized governance. The king, known as the Molopwe, was considered semi-divine and served as both a political and spiritual leader. The legitimacy of the Molopwe was often tied to the notion of sacred kingship, which connected the ruler to ancestral spirits and divine favor. Below the Molopwe were regional chiefs, called Bamikuba, who governed provinces within the kingdom. These chiefs managed local affairs but were expected to pay tribute and allegiance to the central authority. This hierarchical but decentralized system allowed the kingdom to effectively govern a vast and diverse territory. The Luba had a council of elders and advisors who provided guidance to the king. These institutions ensured a balance of power and helped mediate disputes. Additionally, the kingdom had specialized officials responsible for various aspects of governance, such as tax collection, military organization, and ceremonial duties. Economy. The Luba Kingdom's economy was diverse and robust, centered on agriculture, fishing, and trade. The fertile lands of the Lualaba Basin supported the cultivation of crops like millet, sorghum, and bananas. The kingdom also benefited from its proximity to rivers and lakes, which provided fish and facilitated transportation. Trade was a cornerstone of the Luba economy. The kingdom became a hub for regional and long-distance trade, exchanging goods such as salt, iron tools, copper, and ivory. Artisans in the kingdom were skilled in metalworking, producing tools, weapons, and decorative items that were highly valued in the region. The Luba's involvement in trade networks linked them to other African kingdoms and, eventually, to European traders during the early modern period. Culture and society. The Luba Kingdom had a rich cultural heritage, reflected in its art, oral traditions, and spiritual practices. Artisans created intricate sculptures, masks, and ceremonial objects, often made of wood, ivory, or metal. These items were used in religious ceremonies, storytelling, and as symbols of political authority. Oral tradition played a crucial role in preserving the kingdom's history and values. Griots, or storytellers, recounted epic tales of kings, battles, and the kingdom's origins, ensuring that Luba identity and heritage were passed down through generations. The Luba also had a deeply spiritual society, with beliefs centered around ancestral worship and the role of spirits in daily life. The king was seen as a mediator between the spiritual and physical worlds, and rituals were conducted to ensure harmony and prosperity. Secret societies, such as the Mbudi, were influential in maintaining social cohesion and passing down knowledge. These societies were responsible for teaching moral principles, interpreting spiritual messages, and preserving the kingdom's political and cultural traditions. Decline and legacy. The Luba Kingdom began to decline in the late 19th century due to internal strife, external invasions, and the impact of the transatlantic slave trade. The arrival of European colonizers further disrupted the kingdom's political and social systems. By the late 19th century, the Luba Kingdom had fractured into smaller chiefdoms and was eventually absorbed into European colonial territories. Despite its decline, the Luba Kingdom left a lasting legacy in Central Africa. Its political institutions, artistic traditions, and cultural practices influenced neighboring societies and continue to be celebrated by the Luba people today. The kingdom's history offers valuable insights into the complexities of pre-colonial African states and their contributions to world history. Conclusion. The inventiveness and tenacity of African societies are demonstrated by the Luba Kingdom. Its dynamic culture, advanced political structure, and economic might demonstrate the depth of African history prior to colonization. Despite difficulties and eventual decline, the kingdom's heritage lives on, serving as a reminder of Africa's vibrant history and a source of pride and identity for the Luba people. That is all we had for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.